All right, so let's talk about charting software. We just talked about trading platforms, and then let's talk about charting software. What am I using? So I am using TradingView, right? TradingView is what you see here on the chart right now. This is my chart. This is my trading chart. Now, some people use their platform that they trade on, being like Tradivate, to do their charting and things like that. The reason that I really like using TradingView over using Tradivate for my charting is there's a lot more indicators and tools that I use that are specific for TradingView, and the overall user experience I feel like is a lot cleaner and easier to dial in, and you can just have everything really just dialed in with TradingView. So, and it's not even that I'm sitting here like telling you have to have TradingView, but me personally, I think TradingView really is kind of the best charting platform, because you can chart pretty much everything, you know, crypto, everything top to bottom, stocks, you can trade future, you know, everything is charted right here on TradingView. So there's a lot of flexibility, and especially when it comes to different indicators, different setups, being able to go back and do back testing and look at everything. I think TradingView really is the end all be all when it comes to doing charting. And, you know, that's a very important part of this whole entire journey for you guys, is really learning how to read price action and then being able to look at a chart and then find an area on the chart that's going to give you a better risk to reward, a bit of a skewed risk reward, right? You're looking at the chart to find an area where buying or selling is not just simply a 50-50 chance. We're really looking to skew the odds in our favor. So that's why we're looking at price action, and that's why we're using these charts to look at the price and be like, okay, we bounce here. I think it is a really good chance that it's going to go higher, compared to just being like, okay, throwing a dart and guessing and hoping and praying. So I'm using TradingView for all of my charting. They have different tiers in terms of free and different data packages and all that, but I really think that TradingView just works. It's simple. Like I said earlier, you don't need to overcomplicate it. The longer that I've traded, 7 years now, the more that I trade, I feel like the simpler my strategy becomes. When I first started trading, I had a very kind of like all over the place strategy, and I really just didn't know what I was doing, right? And luckily for you guys, you're going to be able to learn a lot about what I did wrong when I first started trading to get to this point. Right now, I'm at this point. Now I kind of have figured out like, hey, all the shiny things, all the things that you think you need, you really don't need. There's only one big focus here as a trader, and that's price action. That's learning how to read the candlesticks. It's learning how to read just the charts in general. So for me, I'm using TradingView. Like I said in the last video, it's really a personal preference. There's a lot of different software out there. I like TradingView because they do have it web-based as well. So if you're traveling or anything like that, you can download it onto your computer, or if you're on a Mac, if you're on a PC. I know a lot of traders nowadays are trading on Macs. TradingView is great for that because it allows you to trade on different computers and trade on your laptop. You can have this all dialed in, so you save it, you have your settings, you open it on a different computer, it'll pop open brand new with all your settings still on there, and you can see kind of different stuff you've looked at before. So I really think TradingView for me is kind of the end all be all charting software that I'm using here every day on YouTube. Whenever I'm trading, you normally are seeing charts on TradingView, and that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm trading. So really, it comes down to personal preference. Most of the stuff we're going to be talking about here in this video is going to be based on TradingView with the indicators and all that fun stuff. So if you want to follow along, you can check out tradingview.com, download it. They have the different free settings as well. And yeah, you kind of got to get dialed in. If you're going to be trading futures, you're going to have to pay for live data for, I think, the CME group. The CME group, I think it's like $5, $15 a month to get the live data for trading futures. But if you don't want to pay for that and you're trading through Tradivate, you can do that. But I mean, for $15 a month to have the charting software, I've got multiple charts pulled up on my computer at the same time. I've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 nine different charts pulled up. So TradingView allows you to do that as well. You can add tabs on there and just pop open different charts and different stuff and have it all kind of dialed in, move it around really quickly. So I feel like this is turning into a TradingView ad, but this is pretty much, you know, what I'm using every day here. And that's TradingView for all of my charting software, my charting, and all my price action analysis is happening on TradingView. So that's kind of the platform that I'm using. Like I said, there's a lot of platforms out there. It comes down to your personal preference, kind of figuring out what works best for you. But in general, I'm using TradingView, and that's, I feel like a lot of traders out there are using. You can change all these settings to really dial it in depending on your personal preference. You can go to, I think there's, you know, different settings with the black and the background and changing different colors, and you can really kind of customize it for your personal preference and what works kind of best for you, and really what it comes down to. Remember, trading is a very personal journey. So a lot of this stuff in the video, like, I want you to take this as kind of like recommendations, but I also want you guys to like put in your own time and effort to kind of figure out, you know, what looks best for you, what charting software works best for you, what platforms work best for you. And that just comes in time. I could sit here all day long and tell you to do this, but it really comes down to you being able to spend your own time and really kind of like test out different things. You know, there's nothing wrong with testing out different features and different platforms and trying to really, you know, hey, this works best. Hey, I like this different color. You know, I like, oh, Patrick's got it dark, you know, but I like this style. Like, let's say you like more of the blue background. It just comes down to kind of your personal preference, to be honest. So if you guys are interested in kind of learning, you know, what works best, different indicators and different looks, it is a kind of a personal journey, really.